Afterwards, relax, will you?
Relax with Rex and Emma Kelly.
Hello, Applewax. Right. Let's see who we have got. Thank you. Drum roll. Ah, Miss Piggy, of course. Of course. Okay. Look, she's got some silver shoes on here. Fabulous. Fabulous. Pearls, of course. Gloves, of course. Silver bangles, of course. I mean, that's a great little minifig. What should get? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. Prior to today, I actually had a Miss Piggy in my hand. I got I went round to a friend's house and his little boy has got the Muppet thingamybobs, and because I knew Jess and Michael Pendlebury's birthday were coming up, and I wanted to send them. Of course, it was their birthday. They get a doodah and a minifig, and he had multiples of Miss Piggy and Kermit. And so I asked. I basically gave him £5 for them. He was insisting I paid him. I mean, hats off to him. But anyway, so I was able to send Jess and Michael a Miss Piggy and a Kermit. Anyway, so now I've got my own. Hooray! Hooray! Up she goes. Right, bag 5. So that's a big Pearson, big knoll. I wonder if so. You might be doing this bag for a couple of days, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best. There's a lot of club business to get through, so we shall. Oh my goodness me. Okay, gosh, I'm really going to have to pay attention. Crumbs. Now, before we get going today, I have something extraordinary to tell you. So yesterday I was contacted by a friend of Alan's, dear old Twit Twoo. He didn't have any family, which sort of makes the fact he was part of our family even more poignant. But he has left me in his will his entire Lego collection. Sorry, I find this quite difficult to talk about, but which is just extraordinary. But his wish was that I take his Lego collection and we use it in the Frog Exchange. So he wants all of his Lego to go into the Frog Exchange, which is just unbelievable. And I think when it happens, obviously, I mean, I've been told that obviously that the solicitors have got to sort of work through the will and everything, and or do all that business. But when that's all done, and when I go and collect it all, I mean, I think it doesn't need to be said, does it? But we'll be renaming the Frog Exchange the Twit Twoo Exchange, I think. So I mean, it's just mind blowing, but that is what he wanted, and it will be my honour to ensure that his wishes are fulfilled. So I mean, I don't know what's in his Lego collection. I haven't been told yet, but all of it's going to be coming into the Frog Exchange. And I think what we should do is, once every set has gone round and everyone's enjoyed it, and then I think what I would like to do is then give a set, so distribute the sets among the gooses once everyone's, you know, done it on the Frog Exchange. I think that's the best thing, but also with the proviso that if new gooses come up and they'd like to build the set, then you will send them the set and they can enjoy it, and then it can go back to you. I think that feels like the best way of doing it, don't you? But crumbs alive, what a thing! What a thing! But I will absolutely make sure that his wishes are fulfilled. Dear old blinking Twit Twoo Owlan, honestly, it's just extraordinary. I've never been left anything by anyone in anyone's will. It just goes to show, doesn't it, how much we all meant to him. Oh, crumbs. I'm gonna go again. I think I need to quickly get on to club business so I don't keep bursting into tears. Okay, we start with the Twitterize today. And it's Michael Pendlebury says, thank you so much. How funny. Thank you so much for a lovely birthday message and minifigs, Mother Goose. And also the doodah, Brookside Rider, not pictured. Starry Night is turning out to be very different than I expected, in a good way. Looking forward to getting it one day. And look, there it is. There is the Kermit and the Miss Piggy that I negotiated from a small child. Don't tell me I haven't got the wherewithals to be some sort of hotshot business person. Crumbs, I tell you what, this is going to be mildly terrifying, getting this right today. Also making sure I'm looking at the right bit of... So hang on, let me just... Bevis Musson, you told me that these were tile. This was all going to be tiles. And it's not, it's bricks. So in your actual face, in it... What colour's that? That's going to be this. Okay. Right. Then Jim Byrne. Hello. He says, thank you for all the fun, Mr. Harwood. Afrowax forever and ever. Then a lovely little picture and tribute and a candle. That's lovely. Then Jim Byrne says, oh, how I wish I could sing like the wonder that is Stevie. A happy birthday to you, Daddy Bow. Ah, we've got a birthday girl. I can't do anything about it until little Sue has spoken. We know the rules. Happy birthday, yeah, nice singing. Sharon Renzulli. Oh, look what's happened over here. Absolute chaos. Sharon Renzulli. Look, Rosie's lost her hat. What on earth? Well, Rosa, sorry, Rosalie, you'd been scattered to the winds there. Oh, got. I mean, am I allowed to go before? I mean, everyone's now saying happy birthday to Danny Bowers, to the fabulous Danny Bowers. Happy birthday to my twin on the hornet table, the fabulous Danny Bowers. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go.
I'm just interjecting here. That's okay. You can get to me later, but please proceed with the official business.
Yes, okay. Thank you, little Sue. What, Susan Barrett? You've barely had any time on the cloud. You haven't told me where you're going yet, so I'm just going to pop you there with Roger Maybank for now until I get further instructions. Danny Bowers, come on, let's get this done. Come on, out of there, please. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh no, I've just pulled her hair off. Sorry, Danny Bowers. Right, but here she is. Yay! Wah! Wah! Right, onto the cloud you go. And let us commence with the formalities. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danny Bowers. She's a pirate. She definitely is. She's like Tim Goff, but she definitely is one. Really? Yes. Happy birthday to you. I don't think she is a pirate, but all the applause. All the applause. There we go. So you can have a little birthday tremble. Ooh, ooh. And there we go. Enjoy your birthday, Danny Bowers. Yay! Yay! Then Sharon Renzulli says, for Ellen's piercing, these are the tears of things, and the stuff of our mortality cuts us to the heart. And then a lovely picture there, look. Oh, thank you for that, Sharon. That's lovely. John Parry, he loves styles. He says, happy birthday, Danny B. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. She's Little Sue.
Yes, hello, amor. Gee whiz, this is gonna be a tricky one today, isn't it?
Yes, it really is going to be a tricky one today. Yep.
She says, Emma, this is so beautiful. You could almost display it without the sky. Scream. I mean, I know it's called Starry Night, so would be a bit of a mystery without the sky, but it's so lovely as it is. And the blues are so striking, and the little buildings and the trees are so clever.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's sort of mad to me that I thought was thinking that, oh, I'm not that interested in that. I mean, please, Kennedy. It's absolutely fabulous. I'm so glad we're doing it.
Emma,
Yes?
of course it is time to wish you Danny Bowers the very best of the Everett birthdays. Open bracket, Friday, close bracket. Of course, the official things have occurred. So you may. I am satisfied that everything has been done properly.
Yes, thank you for that, yes.
Yes, everything has been done properly, Emma.
Yes, it has.
So, ouch, did that hurt?
Yeah, it did a bit, actually.
So you may proceed, of course, but please proceed carefully at all times.
Yes, thank you, little Sue. Thank you.
Yes, press the button.
Thank you. Thank you, little Sue. Thank you. Have you got the sniffles? Did it just come on, little Sue? I just don't know what. That's a little bit hay fevery.
Yes, I can sense you've got the sniffles.
Yeah, I have got a little bit of the sniffles. Yeah. She likes her scones, but not with cream. She likes her scones with jam. She likes her scones with jam, not cream. It's lovely, rosy. Lee says happy Wacky birthday, Danny. Oh look, she's done a picture. So good, so good. Hashtag phone group for me. Let's get it for me. That's the secret. For me. That's the magic for me. That's the secret. She says pretty cool. Although I think Charlie has claimed it all, 'cause she walked all over it the second I laid it down. Yes, look. She has received her membership pack. Yeah. See that badge there? The one of me. It's running out. I think there's only about 3 left now. 'Cause I made a promise, did I not? Do you remember? I made a promise that I would never get more of them. So, you know, if you want one, you're going to have to get in quick. Neil, he hasn't got a thing to... Hang on, please. Wait, where am I? Which one am I on? I'm on this one. Hang on, let me just finish this level, and then I can turn the page. That. And that. Okay, I can turn the page. Uh-oh. We've got an adjudication. From the office of the Ombudsgoose Salod Ombudsgoose OHT. It says this is Statler. Oh yes, testicle chin. Old testicle chin. Yep. Statler. The Lego Muppet designers were interviewed in issue 91 of Blogs magazine. Chris, hang on, I'm going to have to press on it. I can't see it. Chris Bonvan discussed the accessories with Waldorf and Statler and the problem that generally they sit in the theatre box and don't really have accessories. Crystal Fonton, the senior graphic designer, remembered the Diana Ross episode where they have scorecards and they heckle everybody except for Diana Ross. One of the scorecards is Zed's, which is a pun as it is called a snore card. Oh, ha 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 ha. This will be found with Waldorf. They also noticed that in modern times the pair are seen to be heckling the Muppets online. The laptop with Statler references an episode where they bother Scooter online in typical Mother Goose fashion. You have attached the laptop monitor the wrong way round. Oh no. Thank you. Have I? How have I done it the wrong way round? Oh, is it that way round? Oh, it's that way round. Yes, okay. All right, let's put it in his other hand. Okay, thank you for that, Sir Lord Ombudsgoose. Thank you. It's sort of that was less of an adjudication and more of a helping hand, I think. It was a helping hand from the Ombudsgoose.
Emma.
Yes.
I am, of course, here now to answer the questions posed in yesterday's philosophy corner.
Concentrate. Feel the force.
I feel like I need some sort of appropriate music for philosophy corner. Maybe like do 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 do. Da do do do. Da do do do.
It's nice, yeah.
Yes, it's reasonable. Yeah.
It's reasonable, yeah.
Well, yesterday, of course, the question was posed. It's Little Sue's philosophy corner. vis-a-vis the trees, and whether if a tree is knocked down in the forest and no one sees it being knocked down, whether it makes a noise.
Yes, I remember this. Yeah.
Yes, it was posed yesterday to me as I sat in my philosophy corner.
Can I just check? Are you going to make that noise every time you say philosophy corner?
Yes, I am, for the avoidance of doubt. Yeah.
Okay, right. Carry on.
So here I am now in philosophy corner. And I'm prepared to give my answer.
Yes, okay, go on then.
Just because there is no one in the forest to hear the sound, it doesn't mean the sound did not take place. And anyway, there might be an animal who heard it, like a mouse, Emma,
Yeah.
or a blackboard,
Yes.
or some snails.
Have snails got ears?
It doesn't matter.
Sort of does.
Or a fox. I said fox.
Yeah, you said fox. Yeah.
Or if it's somewhere else, a bear. I mean, we have not got bears like in Hampshire or anywhere really.
No, we haven't got them here. No.
Yeah. Or a frog.
Frog. Yeah.
Or a robin.
Yes. Robin. Yeah.
Or a kestrel. I mean, obviously they'd be above the tree.
Yes, they'd be above the tree. Yes.
Or some ants. Or
Yeah. Again, do they have ears?
I think so. Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Or some flies.
Yeah. All right. Oh, God. Are you just going to name all the animals you can think?
Not necessarily, no. Bees. I'll end on bees.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep.
But anyway, if any of those animals heard it, then, you know, it clearly makes a sound, but I would just like to say most especially that an animal that could definitely hear a tree falling down could be a red squirrel, couldn't it?
Yes, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Yes, well, okay then. Well, that concludes Little Sue's Philosophy Corner. Thank you, press the button.
Concentrate. Feel the force.
Well, thank you for that. Of course, anyone else who has questions for Little Sue's Philosophy Corner, then please feel free to pose them. Susan Barrett loves Lego. Susan Barrett says, OMG, that is a truly magnificent minifig. I am thrilled. She says, you have perfectly captured my everyday look. I knew it. 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 I bet you she sits in her office looking after all the great and the good in the entertainment industry, dressed exactly in that outfit, and certainly wears a cape to all meetings. I mean, I would if I was Susan Barrett. I'd swan in a great big cape. Hang on a minute. That. Two. Yeah, okay, carry on. There was a minor moment there. That. And that. And that. By the way, I have to go in about 30 minutes because I'm giving a radio interview, but we'll see how we get on. Neil hasn't got a thing to. It's actually happened. He says hashtag the Ombuds Goose speaks. Okay, we've definitely got an adjudication here. From the office of the Ombuds Goose, Sir Lord Ombuds Goose OHT, in the case of the missing dark green 2x2 plate. This is not an error by Mother Goose. Appropriate sound effect. Watching the Knoll back, the last small bag of pieces contained only 9 round dark green 2x2 plates, where 10 are needed, but included one modified 1x2 plate with small toe ball socket on end. The modified ball socket part is not a piece used in this set, therefore this time it does appear to be a genuine Lego bagging mistake. Appropriate sound effect. The Ombuds Goose is speechless. This might be worth reporting to Lego customer services, as it might not be a one-off. Well, I mean, obviously vindicated, obviously. But crumbs, the amount of time I spent looking for that blinking piece. Heavens to Betsy. Heavens to actual Betsy. Oh, look, now we've got elements here. We've got slightly different elements. I feel like I need to always be looking at the book. This is a tricky one. It is a tricky one. Voila. Okay. Is that the end of that page? Yes, it is. I can turn it. I can turn the page. I can turn the page. Claire 1608. It says, "Ooh, I'm beginning to see the 3D making the art pop now." Oh, it took me a while. Does art pop? Asking for a friend. Yes, I think it does pop. Yes, I would agree with that. Tim Gulf. Hello. Oh, hello. Have you been off pirating on the high seas? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but you don't. So I finally watch an episode, as I'm now on a not a pirate extended holiday, and there's a missing towel. Scream! But it's on the floor. It blinking isn't on the floor. It blinking is not on the floor. It blinking isn't. Scrub down. Ooh la la, le Jacques Swan, le Jacques Swan. She says, "Adjudication, please, Lord your Royal Ombuds Goose, in whose presence we are not worthy." Well, hang on. Okay, yeah. The Lady Swan has asked for an adjudication, and now we'll see what for. Noticed when browsing the John Parry Scone Twitter thread, that he referred to the bill that shall not be mentioned. I see what's going on here. Now she says, I'm not one to point out breaches of the AFWAC rules, but ... I mean, technically that's snatching. Technically that is wait. Technically that is snatching. Snatching. Technically it is. John Parry, though he loves styles. He says Triggs ruled that it was no longer a crime to name it the Rexcelsior. I call for an adjudication for you snitching and not knowing the law. Hashtag Rexcelsior. Okay, well, we've got a counter adjudication. A counter call for a counter adjudication. This could go all the way to the High Court of the Ombuds Goose. It could go all the way. And then, of course, he has found the relevant Graham Triggs. The Graham Triggs, blessed Graham Triggs there. And Graham Triggs did say, adjudication, as previously stated, there will be no further adjudications on the exalted build Hosanna in Rexcelsior. I remember it well. I remember that happening well. I was rendered speechless. But, you know, we must obey him. the ombuds goose, whoever so e'er it be, must be obeyed at all times. But anyway, there's a new ombuds goose in town, so we will have to see what our beloved new ombuds goose has to say on the matter. We await your blessed decision. Thank you, Sir Lord Ombuds Goose. Thank you. Neil says, qualunque cosa tu faccia, non leggere il resto di quelle tweet. Hashtag leggi di più. No idea. John Parry says, it just says we should be punished for another discretion, which we were, and serve our time. Then Jackie Swan just says, goody two shoes. I mean, there's severe giffage now going on. Severe giffage. Still cat, the most effectual still cat. The intellectual close friends know he's clearly rust-free. Fish fingers on a piece of a tea. Still cat, the indisputable leader of the labs. Of the shiny skull around. He's the most still cat. Thank you, Alan. It says, mnemonic Statler starts with S. So does scrotum, which he has for a chin. Will that do? Yes, I think that's excellent. Yes. It says, I have 2 Rolfs. If you have 5, Mother Goose, somewhere there's a terrible Rolf shortage. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Do 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 do. Thank you. Ollie Gosling, Ollie Gosling, Ollie Gosling, Ollie Gosling, Ollie Gosling, Ollie Gosling, Ollie Gosling down. It says, I'm not one for snitching. I mean, that's not started well. However, I'm sure it was agreed that new gooses would go through the Tower of Transformation a la stars in their eyes. Oh, crumbs, yes. Okay, tell you what, can we do that tomorrow? We'll pass Susan Barrett through the Tower of Transformation. Yes, I completely forgot. I'll put my hands up to that. Yeah, I completely and utterly forgot to do it. Fair dues. I'm banged to rights. Oh, crumbs, am I looking at the right thing? Yes. I'm banged to rights. I'll do it tomorrow. Someone remind me, please. Someone remind me tomorrow. There's too much going on today. But I think so. Right, that. Look at this. It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Bevis Masson, the Sensei, and the Strawberry, the Mooning Minwy, the Matara, the Lego, Hooris, Burry.
He says, is that Susan Barrett?
Uh-oh.
Or is that She-Ra, or is it both? Well, I have used the body of She-Ra and the head of something else I found on the internet. Hang on a minute. Where am I looking? I'm looking here. So, yeah, body of She-Ra for Susan Barrett. Yeah. I found a She-Ra on minifig. You know Minifig Me, that site. I was just having a look because Susan Barrett asked for a cape and a sort of a Wonder Woman vibe. So I found 2 minifigs and I mashed them up. That's what happened. She's the glorious mashing of 2 minifigs. Susan Barrett then says, Bevis, I didn't have any problems with building Starry Night, so I'm keen to see your comments on Mother Goose's tethering issues. Then Bevis says, my inclination is to think that it's not a difficult build per se, but it is one that needs a certain degree of focus and concentration. So doing club business and all the voices just means Knuckles loses that focus a bit. I mean, this is true. This is true. Susan Barrett says, fair point. Fair point. Yes. There can be no criticisms. Thank you. No criticisms. There can be none. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She said, really concentrating. She said, if I get this right without any terrible mistakes while having to read out club business, etc., then I actually think I deserve a medal. FYI. FY actual I. Right. Bevis Musson says, that's Statler. Waldorf is the shorter one. The laptop is a reference to the last series where the concept was that it was a web-based series and it had Statler and Waldorf watching and closing the laptop. Then he says, are you intending on getting the new Loop-the-Loop roller coaster? I didn't realise quite how huge it was until I saw a photo of it next to an actual human person. It looks like it'll dwarf even the original roller coaster. I mean, obviously I want it. I mean, that goes without flipping saying, doesn't it? Having said that, I have put in a request. I don't know how much it's going to be, but it's going to cost an arm and a leg, I'm certain. But having said that, I have put in a request with Susan Perkins, who's starting up again on that Lego podcasting she does, and every now and again they say to her, what set would you like? And so I have put a request in for it. We'll see if that works. Might not work. But yeah, I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it, but we'll wait and see how much it's going to cost, because flipping heck. I suspect it's going to be a very pricey one. I can only get very pricey ones every now and again. And I probably need to give away some more sets in order to accommodate it. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Yep. Bevis Musson says the micro village is lovely, but that church is particularly beautiful. All of that is just exceptional, isn't it? Susan Barrett says, sympathy for your back pain and totally understand. I get sciatica. Then Stainless, thank you. Stainless Steel Cat says, back-related sympathy from me too. I wrenched my back in my 20s in an exciting extreme sports incident, and it's been on-off agony ever since. Then he explains that the extreme sports incident was, okay, I was hoovering the stairs, but don't tell anyone that. Shall I tell you how I put my back out yesterday? Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you? Brace yourselves. I was doing a poo. Imagine that, mid-poo. Mid-poo. There's no, you can't get up. What do you do? You mid-poo. Too much sharing. Mike, formerly known as Tomorrow J, you got the wrong email. He says, hashtag back pain peeps unite. Right there with you, kids. I have psoriatic arthritis. Oh, God, that sounds bad. And it tends to flare up in my back more than anywhere else. Ooh. I tell you what, though, yesterday, as someone said to me yesterday, motion is lotion for bad backs. And so I got on the old treadmill and to do a half-hour run. And the first 10 minutes, I was swearing like a navvy. And then second 10 minutes, it was a little bit better. And then the last 10 minutes I was thinking, oh God, thank God, I can walk about again. went into the house, sat down to do emails and stuff, and then just straight back, just got up, and I was walking like a 100-year-old lady. There's a hair there. Let's get it off. Thank you. Hashtag phone grip. Formerly known as the tea. Formerly known as magic. Formerly known as the tea. It says back pain is the absolute worst. I agree. Hope you can get some relief, Maragouche. Well, I'm going to the chiropractor on Monday to have a little bit of crickety cracking hither and thither. It feels like something's gone wonky. That's what's happened. Something has wonkified itself. Right, then 2 of those. Neil hasn't got anything to. He says La Chiesa è fantastica. Yeah, the church is fantastic. Yeah. Then Susan Barrett says mi è piaciuta molto anche la Chiesa. I think she's just saying I love the little church. I think that's what she's saying. I also love the church. I think that's what she's saying. Susan Barrett says, I think I'd like to be at the spa, if that is at all possible. Yes, of course. Yes. I tell you what, we'll put you here. Put you here between Gillian B and Noreen, just behind the fountain of joy. That little purple pigs are staying there. Yeah, there you go. Look, you've got a front row seat now, Susan Barrett. You've done well there. Claire 1608 says, enjoy the haunted table. Susan Barrett, yeah. Roger Maybanks, so fine, oh fine. Roger Maybanks, so fine. Oh, hang on, I've done that bit. Oh, crumbs. Hang on, Roger Maybank. Hang on, Roger Maybank. Let me tether in a little bit. Okay, go on. Says that Mother Goose, if you lean into that Dutch accent any harder, you're going to put your back out again. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. This is incredible, isn't it? Also, can I just say, I can't believe that Bevis Musson told me this was all tiles. It's not. It's bricks. It's not tiles. It's bricks. You big idiot. Yeah. I'll face his wrath tomorrow. Hashtag phone grip. It says, slightly embarrassed to say, I replied with yeah in real time to every one of your phlegm pronunciations. I was killing it first, and then I thought about it and realized it literally is closer to the right sound than your other versions. That one wasn't good today. I've done better than that. Work in progress. How are we doing for time? Do you know what? We might have to stop in a minute. But I can't. We haven't finished club business. We're nowhere near. I'll carry on until I finish today's club business. How's that? So you're just going to have to bear with. Neil says, Bienvenuta alla tavola stregata Susan. And then Susan Barrett says, Grazie molto, sono molto felice di essere qui. And then Sharon Zuli says, oh, canola. That sounded rude. Then hashtag phone grip. Says your Nolan patient shows 9 flat 2x2 rounds in dark green, and the instruction book says you need 10. So I think you're in the right. Kennedy, Bevis Musson just says, gasp, yes, it was quite the scandal. Yeah, it is, yeah. Then Bevis says, of course now I'm fully expecting tomorrow's video to start with Knuckles sheepishly admitting it rolled off the haunted table onto the floor. When she emptied out the bag, it didn't. And then hashtag phone grip. says, I must admit, I had that thought. It's like none of you have any faith in me whatsoever. Right, over to the Google eyes. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. I need to get to the beginning of the Google eyes. There was quite a lot of Google eyes. Hang on, is that today's get? Yeah, that was yesterday's Google eyes. Hang on, please. That was yesterday's Google eyes. Sorry, I have been. Oh, here we are. Right. DVZ. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Says Blundstone boots are colloquially known as blundies. Here in the land of shortening words for things and nicknames. They're very comfortable, hard wearing, and relatively affordable. They're even going out and for best blundies. Wowee. Said I had sciatica for 2 years continuously. It was horrendous. I had a bone spur and a cyst impinging on the sciatic nerve, and eventually had to be operated on to grind down the spur and burst the cyst. Blech! I've got a lovely scar. The mermaid went one better and had a spinal fusion. Flippin' heck. She tried to get me to watch an animation of her procedure, but it made me queasy. I think I'd vomit and faint if I'd watched a real procedure. We're both good now, though. Have some residual sciatica every now and then, which is a sharp reminder to improve posture. Yeah, not off. Not off. Jim Byrne says, yo, 10 for a rubber duck. Sharon, the one and only Renzulli. No offence, but I can confirm that young people here in Blackpool are definitely not wearing Crocs and socks. And the only crocker the older folk know about is the one Kojak used to lark about with. Hey, crocker! Sharon the Renzulli, who loves you, baby? We all done, that's for sure. 10-5, put the hammer down. I'm out of here and will never speak like this again. Oh, I see what he's done. He's done a Sharon Renzulli. Then Jim Byrne says she made it all the welcome applause to Susan Barrett, and uh-oh, she's only having a tremble. Welcome. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Susan Barrett, who is now on the hearted table where she belongs. Fa 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 fa. Where she belongs. Fa 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 fa. Tomorrow you'll go through the Tower of Transformation. We'll have to pretend we haven't seen her. We'll all have to pretend it's the first time we're seeing her minifig. After Ollie Gossett snitching. We thought you was from Canada, and then we didn't think you was from Canada, and then it turned out you was from a Canada. It's hard, just really young. Says the testicle chin is an excellent term, and I thank you for bringing it to my attention. Canadians wear their Uggs outside in the snowy winter, and they get all crusty with salt. TVZ says, now there's something I'll never ever wear. Ugg boots. Ugg indeed. The mermaid loves them. Even my mum has Ugg slippers, but I just can't come at them. Hideous. Then Gillian B says, agree, I don't own a pair either. TVZ says, it goes without saying then that you have impeccable taste. Little Sue. Yes?
Yes, it's me. Look, we need to speed things up here, Emma.
Yes, okay, sorry.
But of course, this is me over here on the googly eyes, making sure that Danny Bauer's birthday things have all been done properly, and I can now confirm that all of Danny Bauer's birthday things have been done correctly. So press the button and please proceed hastily.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, little Sue. Thank you. Then Gillian B says, happy birthday, Danny Bowers. DVZ says, happy birthday, Danny Bowers. Hope the weather forecast doesn't say showers on your special day. Yeah, I see what you've done there. Sharon Renzo says, yo, I can confirm that young people are wearing cracks and the socks. Saw a few at the doctor's office today. The new Twisters decals on the top of the crack. You can choose whatever decal you want. I said to one cracker, they were a thing years ago. And she said, yeah, they said they were ugly, but we don't care. 10-4. Saran Jones wears those blunt boots for most of Vigil. Yeah, I think you're right with that. Yeah, she does, yeah. Back spasms, I know 'em well. Place a garbage bag on the floor. Cover with a large towel. Take a smaller towel and soak it in hot water. Squeeze excess water off. Wrap around back and lie on the towel on the floor. Relief. Or go to a pharmacy and buy a thermophore electric pad, which does the same thing. Hydrocollodator 10-4. And that concludes the business of the cloud. Right, I'll do one more layer, and then I think we must be done for today. Cause, apart from anything else, I've got to go off and hang on. I've got to go and give an interview on the radio of Berkshire. The radio of Berkshire. The radio of Berkshire. I'm off to give that interview for the radio of Berkshire. Berkshire. That on that, thank you. And oh, crumbs. Okay, and that on that. Well, what a day of building. I mean, look at it. It's just incredible, isn't it? Right then, we'll finish bag 5 off tomorrow, I do think. I do believe, but I think that's a good place to stop. It's about halfway as well. So, subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afterworks forever, and I will see you tomorrow.